hostage! Yo, what's going on?
Why does it have to be a classified briefing if these are just hobbyist drones, they're not military drones? Why is it a classified briefing on the Capitol Hill?
I'd have to refer you to Congress on that. Again, sharing as much information as we can here. I don't have the briefing in front of me, so I can't tell you specifically, what aspects are classified or not. I can assure you, though, that again, we are sharing as much information as we can based on what we know. I mean,
the government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, they happen to be over Bedminster.
You should know
they're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
These are not U.S. military drones. Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. That's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
From the Coast Guard, who said that one of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water.
These are 6-foot drones that are somehow evading our detection. They are not being detected.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it come from. They don't know nothing.
I am literally freaking out right now. My Ring camera is going off every 5 seconds with the neighborhood notifications that the drones are getting closer and closer and lower. I'm in Toms River, New Jersey, and every minute my phone keeps going off and people's cameras are showing like these drones just like there's 4 or 5 of them, just one minute they're in one place, next minute they're in the other. It's really freaking scary. And the scary part is that it's right over my head. And I don't see them from my house, but with the Ring camera app, these people are so close, less than a mile away from my home, not even. And it just makes no sense to why they're just here. It's really scary. At first, I kind of just was letting it go. And as the days are going on and these drones are out there literally every single night for a while now, and we still don't have the answers, that's the scariest part. I don't know how people aren't freaking out. I don't know if it's just my anxiety, but it just makes no sense to me.
What is wrong with you people? The US government just confirmed that we have aliens living in the ocean, and everybody's just going about their business like nothing just happened. We have aliens in the ocean, people.
So the drones are coming from the inside of the ocean.
After seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50?
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer?
A sworn officer, yes. We contacted state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard, at which point the Coast Guard went out with their boat and they reported seeing 13 following their boat. And then the Coast Guard also advised that they went over them about 300 feet and had a wingspan of about 8 feet.
I see one right here. Did I see the same thing that officer saw? I'm still not sure. What I can show you is this video. What I can tell you is I've never seen anything like it before. Wow. In more than a month since these reports started, the federal government doesn't know what they are either. What's your message to the White House?
My message: come to the Jersey Shore. I know it's wintertime, but come see what we see, and then, maybe have a better appreciation for why our residents are concerned.
Russell! Yo, what's going on?
End of the world, yo.
Someone called the cops on these lights. See, even the police, they're going crazy.
These aliens are attacking.
Oh my god, now cars they're starting to notice. Here comes another. Oh, fire truck.
We have some breaking news right now. Governor Kathy Hochul of New York is sounding the alarms over the presence of the mysterious drones after last night, according to her, the drones' presence shut down runways at a local airport in New York. The runways were shut down for about 1 hour at Stewart Airfield in Orange County, New York. And now Governor Kathy Hochul is saying, quote, this has gone too far, and is urging the federal government to step in and send in more resources to figure out what the heck is behind these mysterious drone sightings. Now, we know that the Pentagon has repeatedly said that there is no threat to Americans. These drones that were seen in New Jersey, New York, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and elsewhere. But I will say this, a lot of folks are talking about investigations, and a lot of folks are saying we need more resources. But the thing is that we should know what these drones are by now. It's been weeks since the first sighting of drones in New Jersey, and the public still doesn't have answers. Comment below your thoughts, spread the word, and follow along for all the news you need to know about. More to come.
So these drones are in Pennsylvania now, and they're spraying something. They're spraying something out of them. I live in the suburbs of North Philadelphia, and they were spotted in my town last night, and they are spraying something into the air. I just want to know, I just have no answers. Like, it's been a month now, these things are in the sky, okay? Then they have a congressional hearing about it. We get no answers. Then there's a congressman that says to the news that Iran has a mothership off the coast of Jersey, and that's where they're coming from. Then that same night, the White House comes out and says, no, that's baloney, don't believe that. Well, whatever they are, they're in our skies, they're spraying something into the air, and like, I got 3 kids. Like, how worried do I need to be, you know? There's like 3 common things that people think they are. It's either our government, which is quite possible. People think it's an adversary. But then if it was an enemy of the United States, why, if they needed to spy, wouldn't they spy from higher up and zoom in? Or don't they have Google Maps? I mean, why would they need to do that? And then why have the lights on? It's almost like they're trying to make us nervous, you know? And then aliens is the other one, but this is not aliens. These are obviously man-made drones. They're not doing anything crazy in the sky that we can't figure out. They're obviously drones. I'm going to go hunting them. I'm going out and I'm going to get some good footage of these things. If they're in my skies around my home at night, I'm going to go out and I'm going to try to get some good footage of these things. I need answers, man. I don't know why nobody else seems concerned about it. Like, I'm mad at the government too. Why would you treat us like idiots and not you know what it is? You're going to tell me you don't know what it is with the amount of technology and radar and everything we have? Come on. And then they're also trying to say, oh, well, they have something that disables our radar, so we can't even see them. So you're bouncing back and forth between it is another country or it's not. I mean, what does anybody else have as many questions as I do right now?
What are they spraying? Dude, what the look at that. Are you kidding me? There's smoke coming out of that. That's like those chemtrails. Holy shit. Are you seeing this? Dude, take a picture of that.
Dude, it's smoking. We got one that's smoking, guys.
Holy crap. Bill! Bill! See there?
That thing's going down. It's going down.
Oh my god. Wait,
There's
a second
right
one's
there.
smoking
There's
right behind me.
smokers. We got 2 smokers, guys. Guys, we have 2 smokers.
We are in Morris County, Roxbury, New Jersey. Yeah, if you're seeing this, I can't even zoom in now. My Zoom is not working. My Zoom's not working now.
Down.
Where they're spraying something in the atmosphere.
Look at that one. Right there. That one's low.
Yeah, those have been.
Morning, everyone. This is Irene from the island Trinidad. What I wanted to say this morning is about 2 days ago, we saw an unidentified flying object, not one, but 3 to be exact, and we having people seeing things and how it is nobody in our country is saying anything, how it is, government, nobody is saying a single thing about these things that we are seeing over our island. What happened? Is it misdirection that they're studying to fight politics, that they're not studying what it is going on over our island? It's real strange, real strange. I can't understand what it is really going on. We're not hearing nothing in the news. They're not saying nothing. All countries getting on like they eat a dose of dumb. Well, we know we know when coming to our country what going on with them heads up. All of them stupid. So is this the people wondering what the hell is going on?
Sorry, guys, I think you're all wrong. It is not the government behind the drones. It's Samsung. They're finally finding a good way to show us that Samsung cameras are better than iPhones. A crazy marketing strategy, but my God, effective.
Look, I'm not religious, I am spiritual, but is anybody else even in the slightest bit concerned about what the Vatican and the Pope are doing on Christmas Eve? Sir, why are you trying to open 5 spiritual portals that have never been opened before? Maybe there's a reason no one's tried to open them before. Why are you doing that? On this year, in this economy, after the fucking bingo card of a year that we've had? And then also you're going to live stream the Tomb of Lucifer that's under the Vatican on Christmas Day for people to see after you open these 5 spiritual portals. So what are you doing?
So if you don't live in the state of New Jersey, or, even if you do and it's a far drive and you're curious and you want to see it for yourself, I implore you to go to this link that I'm going to provide you. I'll throw a little screenshot of it up on the screen. So this is a live beach cam, okay? And if you've been following the news, there are reports that they're coming from the ocean, specifically the Atlantic Ocean, right? This live beach cam, it's live 24/7. You can go click on the link right now. I watched it last night until 2 a.m., okay? There are unexplained orbs going across the screen, glowing, disappearing. It is insanity. I will post some video of the live screenshot that I got, but definitely check this out. I would say around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Click on the link, see for yourself. There are no ships. There are no planes. I have flight radar. I track the planes in the area. I can track the boats. This is the craziest thing you are going to see. Log on tonight. See for yourself.
I'm telling you, they're not moving. They're staying stationary. They're hovering.
They kind of look wide too.
Look at the lights changing.
It is moving.
No, it's not.
It looks like it.
Yeah, but they're not moving. That's an airplane. Hang on.
Which one? The one closest to the Capitol building?
Hang on, let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that's an airplane.
But the one in the middle, that was...
That's an airplane. You can see it moving.
Yeah.
The one to the right, or over here,
The one behind the Capitol building is not an airplane.
or over here. That's an airplane. Okay.
Yeah, over there is, but look at that one.
And I'm saying, like, when you look to the left of the Capitol,
that one.
those are not moving.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. They're here.
Can we go back in the car?
They're here, Ella.
Heck.
The Simpsons predict the U.S. will be in trouble in 2025, and Springfield becomes part of a major crisis spreading across the country. It begins with Lisa watching the news about widespread power outages. Empty store shelves and rising prices are everywhere. Gas stations run out of fuel. Grocery stores impose limits on how much people can buy, and ATMs stop dispensing money. At the Quick E-Mart, Apu apologizes as customers argue over the last loaf of bread. Phones and the internet stop working for hours, leaving people frustrated and confused about what's happening. The government issues vague announcements, but they provide little clarity or help. By summer, Springfield is in total chaos. Power outages last for days, casting the town in darkness and silence. People begin to trade food and supplies in desperate attempts to survive. Marge tries to keep the family calm, organizing candlelit dinners to make the best of a bad situation. As the episode comes to a close, a haunting scene unfolds. A mysterious drone flies over Springfield, and a flashing sign appears that reads, "Prepare for the new normal," leaving everyone wondering what's to come next in this unsettling future. Comment 2025 for part 2 and follow this account.
One of those orbs just shot down a drone. I'm about to show you footage from Phoenix. Something else is going on, guys. Why is this happening at 2 o'clock in the morning?
He's like right there with it. Oh, he's like right on it. Ooh. That whatever it was just shut down the drone. If that was a drone.
I told y'all those drones were there for those orbs. That's why the drones have been in the sky, because of the orbs. What are the orbs? Fuck the drones. The drones are ours. What are the orbs? I'll tell you this. They sure as hell do not seem to be human. Okay, I have a few more questions for you. And remember, green means yes, red means no. Okay?
Green.
Do you know about all of the drones that have been seen across the country?
Green.
Do you think that they are chasing something?
Green.
Do you think that what they are chasing is human?
Red.
Do you think that what they are chasing is alien?
Green.
Do you think that what they're chasing is spiritual?
Green.
Do you think that they are protecting us?
Red.
Do you think the thing that they are chasing is protecting us?
Green.
Do you think we're going to see something big soon?
Green.
Have you heard about what this former soldier had to say about the drones? Take a listen.
I was in the Army, active duty. I worked on drones. I was a maintenance NCO for some surveillance drones. And before that, I worked on the Apache, the Kiowa. I know aviation. So what people are not noticing is that you have two separate types of drones and two separate types of things in the air right now. First off, the drones that you see with flight lights or anti-collision lights or the things that the FAA requires, those are drones that are probably operated by the United States government. Now, the orbs that you've been seeing on the internet, that is the reason why all those drones are up there. And that is also why the government isn't telling you what's going on. And that's because The drones that you see that look like regular aircraft, those drones are up there to get some information on the actual orbs, which are actually the UFOs.
The math is mathing, you guys.
Did you hear what happened in New York last night? I repeat, America, did you hear what onlookers seen in the sky in New York last night? Well, after this hearing that they had in Washington, D.C. about aliens, people have been on alert, and they have been kind of paying attention to the sky a little bit. And last night in New York, a fireball flew past the Statue of Liberty, and onlookers gazed in the sky to see what it was. And NASA had to report about it. And you know what NASA said? The question is, do you believe NASA? But of course, NASA is going to report because there's too many videos circulating through the internet right now. So what do they say? They say it's a meteorite. But when you look at this video, it doesn't look like a meteorite. I want you guys to watch that video on TikTok and zoom in. Zoom all the way in. And tell me if you still believe NASA that this fireball that flew past the Statue of Liberty in New York was just a meteor. I'm out.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at him spraying. Look at that. Look at that. He is spraying the sky again. Bro, this is fucking crazy, man. Look at this guy. They're spraying the skies. Look, he just sprayed that. This guy. This guy just sprayed that.
What the fuck is that?
So this is unsettling. It's the upside down. One party that I just spoke to saw 4 aircrafts in Monmouth County, Monmouth Beaches, New Jersey, and 1 was a plane and 3 were drones flying low, gigantic, flying low right above homes. And then Wyckoff, New Jersey, and then 4 in Bernardsville. And I said, what goes on in Bernardsville? And they said, it's just like woodsy. It's a lot of land, a lot of woods. And I said, oh, that seems like an interesting place to hide something. And I spoke to someone from LA and I started talking about it and they said, I'm not following. I said, what? Because the news is not reporting this. The mainstream media is not really reporting this. And I know people who've gotten their accounts taken down for talking about it on X. And so the mainstream news is not reporting it. Fox News is somewhat reporting it, AKA Trump Television. And the other networks, AKA current administration television, are not really talking about it. So something is obviously going on, and it is consistent that something is being searched for. I stand behind my theory. This definitely feels related to whatever was lost in the beginning of December coming in the ports of New Jersey. And it's unknown or unclear where those contents are. If it's that, if it's something else, maybe they're somewhere else in the country. This is bizarre. This is a movie.
This video has just surfaced on X, and it's someone using a 200x magnifying zoom on a telescope, and they're zooming in on these drones that are all over New Jersey. And I'm freaking out because this thing looks exactly like the stars that I'm sure we all see in the sky every night. But what's weird is I've always been someone who looks at the stars, right? I've been just kind of obsessed with it. And whenever I'm out at night, I always look up. And I've always noticed that there are normal stars that are just white and shining and static and they don't change. But then there's always other stars that look exactly like this video. They constantly flash between like red, green, and sometimes like a yellowy white. It's hard to tell exactly the colors because they're so small and they flash so quick. I've always seen these things and I've always thought it's weird that like, why do those stars not flash and they're white? And why do those stars flash so many different colors? Like they must be different things. They must be. But I've never heard anyone kind of talk about that, but it's just something that I've always noticed. And now this video is basically a close-up of that. So now I'm wondering what the hell those things are. Does anybody else see that at night? Surely I'm not the only one.
Check this thing out. Anytime I try to zoom in with my camera all the way up to the drone, this is what I get. It has a round, like, shield around it. Fucking nuts. Well, right, that's zoomed in, 100, 208. And I'll show you the drone right now. Up in the sky. All the way over there.
Please tell me you guys see these things too.
Breaking news, and this is unbelievable. The DHS, the FBI, the FAA, and the Department of Defense have just released a joint statement on the ongoing response to the reported drone sightings. And they're basically just saying, hey, there's a lot of people that have drones out there. They're all going up in the sky, and even people are mistaking stars for drones. They start off by saying there are more than 1 million drones lawfully registered with the FAA in the United States, and there are thousands of commercial, hobbyist, and law enforcement drones lawfully in the sky at any given time. With that technology landscape evolving, we expect that number to increase over time. It goes on to say that the FBI has received tips of more than 5,000 reported drone sightings in the last few weeks, that they're doing everything they can to support local authorities in investigating these reports, and what they've determined is, quote, we assess that the sightings to date include a combination of lawful commercial drones, hobbyist drones, and law enforcement drones, as well as manned fixed winged aircraft, helicopters, and stars mistakenly reported as drones. And that they haven't found anything that is a present national security or public safety risk over the civilian airspace in New Jersey or other states in the Northeast. They go on to urge Congress to expand their authority in the airspace and address the sightings near military facilities, saying none of these are new. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Some of these drones are just stars. As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
Am I the only one that finds it a wee bit curious that our government is going to shut down TikTok because the Chinese might be spying on us? But here on the East Coast, we have military-sized drones that are emerging from the ocean that go dark when detected and are evading any kind of detection whatsoever with their frequencies. The government swears it's not ours, but there's no need for concern. They don't seem to be bothered by it at all. They're actually fine with large crafts that are targeting points of interest, flying about our airspace with no knowledge of who they are or what they're doing. They're okay with that. But TikTok is a threat.
cow. That thing is completely stationary shooting.